Hello everybody, I wanted to make a video today because I grew up more of an atheist than anything. So I understand what it is like to believe in nothing, or at least to believe that there's no God and believe in when we're dead and there's no afterlife, or so to say, no eternity. But those of you that know my testimony will know that I've come to accept Yeshua, the one they call Jesus, as my Messiah, and I definitely believe that there is an afterlife and eternity to spend with our wonderful Creator. But I do meet a lot of people that believe the way I used to believe. And another way I used to believe is the New Age belief. There's just so many paths to get there. There's so many ways. I believe it's only through Yeshua, and that's it. Now, I know a lot of people that are good people according to the worldly standards. They have a lot of good moral thoughts according to even Scripture. But the Bible's clear that though we should have good morality in our way of living and our life, that isn't the gateway to eternity with our Creator. It's only through accepting Yeshua, the one they call Jesus, as our Messiah. Now, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be doing the works, because that's for our life here. The works is for what we're doing here now and how to get along with that. Eternity, the entrance and the gateway to eternity, is through Yeshua, our wonderful Messiah. So what if somebody's not doing the works, but they accept Yeshua? Well, then they're not really accepting him, because he says those that believe in me will follow me. And he was the ultimate morality and goodness of everything according to our Creator. A lot of people get into the question of sin versus holiness, or wickedness versus holiness, and Yeshua said he's the only one that's perfect, but we can be like him. And though we might not reach that perfection here on earth, we should strive to do so. His death is not an excuse for us to live in sin just because we can't or are not the perfection the way he was. We must consistently try to do and live according to the guidelines and instructions of our Creator, not according to the world standards. You see, most people, they change their standards according to the world's ways, and they try to live up to that. I saw something this morning about a Christian nightclub, and I like the way the person put it that was talking against that. He said, it's not our goal as believers to bring Yeshua into the world's ways. It's our goal, and should be our life, to bring the world's ways to Yeshua's way. See, we got it backwards. We're trying to take the standard, crazy, wicked things of the world and just change the name, but still continue to do those things. It's not about doing wickedness in the name of Yeshua. No, it's about stopping those activities and start doing the activities that Yeshua wanted us to do and how he wanted us to live. Stop trying to mimic the world's ways and just change the name of it to Christian yoga or Christian nightclubs. And understand the true history behind yoga. Understand the true history behind the idea of nightclubs and all of these different things. Same thing with Christian dating. You know, the Bible is clear about dating, but people want to say, well, this is Christian dating. It's the same thing as secular dating. They just changed the name. That's not the Bible format of the way to do things. And on every level, we can see how the world's standards are becoming, or at least the Christian standards are becoming what the world standards are in certain these things. And certain things that were considered are considered immoral in the Bible, in the world, they're not considered immoral. And now churches are accepting the world's ways, and it's exactly what I'm talking about. So it starts off with your household and how you run your household and what you allow, what you don't allow. It starts off with your relationships, with your marriage, and what you stand for and what you don't stand for, regardless of the consequences that might happen if you stand up for truth and the morality of Scripture. We can't let the world and the world ways dictate our life in terms of us lowering our standard to match the wickedness of the world. So let's go beyond what is happening today in Christianity and just changing the name of certain things like the Christian nightclubs, Christian dating, Christian yoga, and all these other so-called Christian things, and start getting really true into what are the biblical things of our Creator, what He wanted us to do and how He wanted us to live. And praise our wonderful Creator for the wonderful grace when we fall short, but that's not an excuse to keep trying to fall short. That should strive us even more to come in perfection because we love Him so much. A great place to start is by reading your word for yourself, reading the Bible, seeing what it says, and applying it to your life. Of course, accepting Yeshua and getting baptized is the key to eternity. But if you truly want to measure if you're following Him or not, get on board and get on the right path. It's a narrow path, but not many people are now willing to accept it. But be different. That's what Set Apart's about. All right? Put your comments and questions below and have a blessed day.
Torah Life Ministries come out of the world.